What is up, everybody? So if you are here for Corvette content, I swear it is incoming, but as you can see, we have the 4Runner back in the garage. We're gonna be fixing the most frustrating thing about a 5th gen 4Runner that always goes wrong about 100,000 miles. So stay tuned, let's knock it out. So being a car guy, I can deal with like a lot of little issues with cars, but this one gets really frustrating when you start to daily drive it. So the car is locked, right? But when you go to unlock the car, it won't unlock the driver door, and that's because the actuator is bad. This tends to happen a lot with the driver or the passenger sides. So you have to go over here, manually unlock it, and then when you want to lock it again, manually lock it, and it's ready to go. Now when you daily drive it, and you do that a lot, it gets very frustrating, and it's a really, really easy fix. So we're gonna knock that out today. I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so not a lot of tools required for this. We have a 10mm socket, we have a T25 hex, and we also have some plastic pullers. I do suggest these so you don't gnarl up some of your plastics. And of course we have the door actuator. Now you can buy OEM. This is off Amazon. It does have pretty good reviews, and we will see how it holds up, but that's all. Now the first thing is this plastic piece behind the handle. And that reveals a Phillips head, so add a Phillips head to your list. Right here. Now once you get all those screws out, come under here, take one of your pry tools, pull apart some of these clips. They're right around on the bottom and the sides, on both sides. There. And then you do need to take this little plastic piece out. Just pull it from the back. And then you grab by the handle from the side and you can kind of pull up. Alright, and a good thing to remember is white on top, green on the bottom when you disconnect these, and then you have one electrical connection in the front. And you have one on the bottom as well. Alright. Now so you can see exactly what I'm looking at. This is the two cables. You'll have white on top, green on bottom. You have the door controls connector, and you also have the courtesy light down here. Now this screws into the actuator, and so do these 3 screws as well. So you'll pull this entire thing back just enough to kind of give you enough working room so you can get back here. Oh, and I did forget there's one connector right here apparently. Pull that out. Now, one thing that was really hard to show, but way back in there, there's a metal rod that drops right into this yellow sleeve. My advice is you just drop this out, and hopefully we can get the new one in and pop it back up. Alright, now that we have both on the table, they pretty much look identical. The 2 cable mounts, connector looks good, other than the gasket material looks a little bit different, and they're both designated left. So this one right here has the 2 cables in it, one on the top, one on the bottom. We'll just pull that connector out right there, and it just pulls right out. And then this one sits behind this little cover. Okay, there we go. Open that right up. And again, that cable seats right in there. Pull it out like that. Alright, now that's pretty hard to push down, so you gotta clamp down on that pretty hard to get it to close, but it's in there nice. Now for this one, just drop that piece right in there, get it under, clamp it right on. That should be it. Pulls good. Alright, so in case you couldn't see that, again, this clip is very easy. That is the green cable that pulls this. It's a very easy connection. And then behind this cover, it looks just like that. And again, that is very easy as well. Now on the back side, it will orient like this. And you can see where that rod is supposed to go in that little hole. So again, we're gonna see how easy that is to pop in. Now this is actually for the window rail. I thought that that was for the actuator, but it's not. There's this window rail that goes right here, and that kind of keeps it aligned. You gotta connect that connector back. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and test it. Well, I already did test it. You should test it from the inside so you don't lock yourself out. And then you can kind of see some of the stuff that's going on. Now, some of the Amazon reviews said that it's a little hard to pull compared to the factory one, and I think that's true. And when you put a little bit of pressure on it, it like pops on its way out, which is a little bit different than the factory one. But nevertheless, it literally lined up perfectly. It closes perfect. And then when you use it from the inside, it just like pops itself out. It just seems more forceful, but it's pretty easy to pull the handle on both sides. So the best part about it is it locks and it unlocks first try every time, and that is well worth it. So $100 for this actuator, 30 minutes of your time. That was with me recording as well. Just do it yourself. Don't pay a dealership to do it. So hopefully this helps you. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace.